show epic footage of Metropolis skyline, Superman soaring through the sky, behind-the-scenes set shots, and quick flashes of David and Rachel smiling. Narrator, voiceover. Hollywood, a place where dreams are made, and sometimes, where they break. In the heart of this dream factory, actors push themselves beyond their limits to bring characters to life. They laugh together, cry together, and sometimes they clash. This is the story of a single unexpected moment that left an entire film set stunned, when David Corenswet, the newest actor to don Superman's legendary cape, lost his composure and screamed F you at co-star Rachel Brosnahan. What really happened that day? Was it a meltdown, a brilliant piece of method acting, or something else entirely? Join us as we uncover the shocking, emotional, and ultimately human story behind this now infamous on-set incident. Man Superhero, setting the stage. A new era for Superman. Cue slow piano music, show iconic shots of previous Superman actors. Christopher Reeve, Henry Cavill, Brandon Routh. Narrator. For decades, Superman has been a symbol of hope, courage, and strength. From the classic charm of Christopher Reeve to the stoic power of Henry Cavill, each actor has left their mark on this timeless hero. When James Gunn announced his new vision for Superman, fans around the world waited anxiously to see who would fill the red boots next. Enter David Corenswet, a rising star known for his striking resemblance to a young Henry Cavill and his powerful performances in Hollywood and The Politician. But David wasn't just stepping into a role, he was stepping into a legacy. Every glance, every gesture, every single line of dialogue would be scrutinized by millions. Lightbulb, the pressure cooker. Show images of David training, working out, studying scripts, working with acting coaches. Narrator. To prepare for Superman, David immersed himself completely. He studied comic books late into the night, worked with dialect coaches to perfect Clark Kent's humble charm, and hit the gym relentlessly to transform his physique. David is known for his immersive, deeply emotional approach to acting. Those close to him describe him as a perfectionist, someone who refuses to deliver anything less than 110%. Meanwhile, his co-star Rachel Brosnahan, beloved for her sharp, electric performance in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, was also stepping into big shoes as Lois Lane, a character adored for her bravery, intelligence, and unbreakable spirit. Performing arts, the scene that changed everything. Cut to storyboard drawings or behind-the-scenes sketches of a scene, dramatic music begins to build. Narrator. On that fateful day, David and Rachel were filming one of the most intense scenes in the entire film. Lois confronts Superman, challenging him on his responsibility to humanity. It's a moment that peels back the invincible armor and reveals the man underneath, a man torn between worlds, desperate to do the right thing, and haunted by self-doubt. The script called for a quiet, emotionally raw conversation. Rachel was meant to deliver a line about Clark's humanity, a line that had already been rewritten several times. But on this particular take, Rachel decided to add a new layer. Instead of simply questioning Superman, she leaned forward, her voice sharp, her eyes filled with defiance, and accused him of hiding behind his cape instead of truly fighting for the people he claimed to protect. Collision, David's explosive reaction. Cut to intense close-up reenactments, echo sound effects. Narrator. In that exact moment, something inside David snapped. Caught completely off guard by Rachel's unexpected delivery, David lashed out, shouting a fierce and guttural F you, a line that shocked everyone on set. There was a moment of absolute silence. The kind of silence where even the whirring of cameras and the buzz of lights seemed to freeze in time. Crew members glanced at each other, eyes wide, unsure whether to keep rolling or cut. Even Rachel stood frozen, her lips slightly parted, processing what had just happened. The aftermath on set shows shots of shocked extras, dropped props, directors with hands on heads. Narrator. Director James Gunn, known for his love of unexpected, authentic performances, did not yell cut. Instead, he watched closely. Rachel, ever the consummate professional, chose to stay in character. With tears brimming in her eyes, perhaps from real shock, perhaps from her own acting brilliance, she pushed forward, responding with a line that was never in the script. It became a real argument, electric and raw. Superman and Lois Lane were no longer fictional characters for those few minutes. They were two humans confronting each other, wounded and vulnerable. Speech balloon, David's explanation. Cut to David in an interview, pensive music. Narrator. Later, in an emotional interview, David opened up about the moment. He explained, Rachel's line hit me harder than I expected. I felt attacked, vulnerable, and cornered, exactly how Clark would feel if the one person he trusted the most accused him of not being enough. In that split second, I lost the boundary between myself and the character. He added that the outburst was not planned or discussed with the director. It was a raw, human reaction, an example of what some actors call living truthfully in imaginary circumstances. Sparkling heart, Rachel's response. Cut to Rachel in interviews, soft music, friendly behind-the-scenes footage. Narrator. Rachel, in her typical good-natured style, later described the moment with a laugh. She said, I thought he was going to start crying or pull away, but he just exploded. It was terrifying and amazing all at once. We kept going because I knew that's what these characters needed, to confront each other without a safety net. Rachel also shared that after the take, David immediately apologized. They hugged, and the entire crew gave them a standing ovation for their vulnerability and dedication. Clapperboard, James Gunn's perspective, showed James Gunn on set, pointing, talking to the actors. Narrator. Director James Gunn later praised both actors, calling the moment one of the most powerful things he had ever witnessed on set. He explained, sometimes the most unforgettable movie moments are accidents. We plan and plan, but when an actor fully surrenders to the character, that's where the magic lives. Although it hasn't been confirmed, rumors suggest that this unscripted outburst might be included in an extended director's cut, or perhaps in a behind-the-scenes documentary showcasing the raw process of creating the film. High voltage, the industry reacts. Show social media reactions, tweets, entertainment news headlines. Narrator. Word of David's outburst spread quickly across Hollywood. Some called it unprofessional, arguing that actors must always remain in control. Others praised him, saying it was a testament to his commitment and proof that he was truly living the role of Superman. Acting coaches and industry insiders debated fiercely on talk shows, podcasts, and online forums. For fans, it only added to the intrigue surrounding the film. Glowing star David and Rachel, stronger than ever, show recent pictures of them laughing on set, hugging at wrap party. Narrator. Despite the tension that day, sources close to the production say that David and Rachel's working relationship only grew stronger.